not correct. Okay. This is just being a nuisance. Just like last time. Ooh, that should be a little bit better. I do want to change that. Oh, there we go. That was better than last time. Oop. Eh. Oh man. Exactly what that was last time. it is not. Crud. Hello. I've got to make a ladder for here instead. It's very, very hard to get in on there. Oh, good to know that I'm not quite to the outside wall yet. I think I mentioned it in my last stream. It's always handy to have these torches, especially when you are working outside, or inside rather, sorry. There we go. That's what I was aiming for right along over here. But this right here, because this will be one of the main windows that looks down over the city. How well everyone can hear me, I don't know. And I screwed up doing that. Now that I have outside light, if it'll let me prompt it, there it goes. If the game's too loud, also let me know that, and I will get it adjusted. I might go higher on the ceiling. One's right, one's wrong, that's the wrong one. But it does make me wonder something. Oh wow, there is a difference in size, but... well, yeah, especially on that one. Just want to check something. And I definitely don't like how tall that is. Either too low or too high, unless I use a different block. Which might be the better way to go. Maybe. Oh, that's not the one I meant to use anyhow. And I just screwed all that up. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to rip out this front facing as well. See how that looks. And I already see one on the other side of that. Yeah, I do see this going taller above me, because I don't know if I really like that. Um, and this is where it can be a challenge to do a build from scratch, because you have like a million processes going through your head. It's like, okay, what might look better, this, that, or however. I do like this idea though. To outline that a little bit. And what I don't like is what that ceiling did, but that's workable. I can work around that. And with it, and more than likely some of these walls are going to be taken out to create more rooms anyhow. This is one big process. Obviously I love attempting to do builds anyhow, because I'm here streaming and doing what I enjoy doing, building. And it looks like it might be trying to turn nighttime, which I do not like. I do want to put one of these down though, and if possible, right up there, because I do want to see, possibly from this one, and you can see it up there in the back. That stair in the middle of the screen, I was looking to see how high I can build to, and being how I am not taking the one way to get to that altar, I want to take the longer way, because one thing I do want to show that I did work on over the last couple of days. I had been working on another build of mine, and plus finishing up some quests as well. I did fill this in a little bit more over here with a blue luminescent stone. I really like how this looks. And well, I did have this building block for a row going across. I'm going to be doing that differently now. And I really don't want to use a pot, so potion rather. So we'll go ahead and go to sleep so we can make the night go faster. It's so nice that you can do that. And then of course you just watch your bottom quick slots to see when they come back after you're sleeping, because that means it's daytime again. And there's where I started putting grass down on top of that. And it almost looks like the blue is trying to come through, which I actually kind of like. And I did check underneath on the shroud side, the grass is not going through that, which is one thing I am so very, very thankful for. If you look at my map, I did put down another flame altar down here. And where the room we were just in is on top of that. And the reason why it is there is because here in a second you might be able to hear a noise. That lovely favorite, not so favorite thing. Oh, there it is. The lovely spike traps down in the crypt. Oh, now it's being quiet. On another one of my builds, I have it, and I want it gone. I literally made sure that this is my build line and not over on this side. Oops. Because there is a silver chest, 2 silver chests, and a gold chest down in that crypt. I did put this in the entranceway, and it does look like I messed up there. Possibly. But for the moment, what we want to do, hip, hop, skip, and jump all the way to the top. Because most of this up here, well, the trees and the cacti might say, the trees will, the cacti, cactuses, whatever you want to call them, they might stay, I don't know for sure, but I will be using most of this area up here, and a lot of it might still be terraformed, because there's more than likely going to be gardens. That is probably going to stay, but in an altered shape. That comes with it. That just has your twigs in that. And of course, lots of sulfur. And here the top side is. And I already know some of this top is going to be coming out. Simple because when I go down, which I do want to do one thing while I'm thinking about it, and I hope I left them on me. Yes, I did. Good. Now let's see if it'll let me. It's going to make me yeah, that's not gonna work. But either way, if need be. Which obviously now I need to. Oh good. That was a close call. Earlier I fell down in the crack between the wall and the landscape, and I got stuck and I had to exit to the main menu, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I'm glad I found out with that doing that. That's on the wrong stone. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I have a lot of stones that I plan on using on this build. There it is. And we go. This stone is 6. I do not want to use that many blocks there. I still need to make all sorts of decorations for this. Right now I'm just shaping it out. Yep, this was the side I fell down. And there is a chance that I might go this way a little bit, where... Actually, I more than likely will. Just for the simple fact it can be annoying trying to get to where I want to go with that. Oh yeah, definitely need to do that there. I honestly wonder what this is going to look like with that. Some of these stones I've never really used before. This one, I'm still relatively new to trying it. And I kind of like it. I mean, here you see it with the daylight, because you have the daylight up above coming from up above. But one thing I do want to make sure of, I can do that, so what I do want to do, which I want to dig this out a little bit more. And I think if this will let me do this without me falling down. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. And then what I want to do here. Come on. Sometimes if you're in build mode, you do not get the option for picking stuff up. And to me, that is very, very annoying. Let me come back over here, go back and do this. So I can make sure that I can get up and down, which I can. Still very dark in here. Which in time that'll change. Usually I'm not too good with these. I do want to try it, see how well it works. Usually I do single blocks of these because these can be a nightmare for me. And more than likely what I'm going to end up doing with this is covering that hole up. But for now, it's a light source that I can use, so... here. And that was wrong. I could see how the edge of this side was a little bit more extended than that side was. And something... Oh, yeah. And hopefully that came out alright. I'll find out in a second. One thing I do want to try. I kind of like the ceiling that high, but at the same time I wouldn't mind having it just a little bit taller. Okay, I have my snapping on. And that is one of the bad things that I do not like about this material that I'm using for the walls. It can be a nightmare to work with at times. And that's still not where I wanted to be. So more than likely what I'll do from the back side, because of this building block on the back side, well, for one, I want to get this up. And actually I might be able to do it from this angle. I want to make sure that worked. Okay. Yep. Okay. There is another fix that I can use to do some lighting, which I might be using in some of the rooms that I build in the palace anyhow, and possibly some of the other buildings that I plan on building. And of course now that wants to be a pain. What's troublesome is when you're trying to match that up, sometimes it's acting, which I think I've touched on either last night when I did a small stream, or okay, I don't know why that doesn't want to go up. Oh, that's why. Possibly. Oh no, that shouldn't even be affecting that. But now we'll just come down through. Because now that I did that, in theory, yeah, there we go. Come on, give me 256. There we go. And we do that one. Now we take some of this out because I really don't want to have any extras of these that I don't really need. I'll probably use that for a ceiling though. I do like that look. Oh, not yet. Not on that. I still gotta do the other side. Now, good thing is I can just take that back one out there, because I'm done pulling from there, because... Oh, no, 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 no. I think I'm seeing light coming up from that corner, and... Huh, thought I did. Oh, okay. Trying to figure out why I wasn't getting 256 like here. And I forgot one of the effects of this building block that I'm using here on the walls, which is the... not that one. That one, Hollow Halls block. I think any of the ones from the Hollows basically does that. There we go. quite done up here, so don't dare do it yet with all of them. Okay, now that is trying to attach itself to that. But the good thing is now I can try to finish up this section of the room for the most part. Yeah. I wonder how that would look without. Yeah, that might look alright. I just want to make sure on that though. There we go. No. I think I'll just stick with the original one I used. And I'm sure this one's not going to look too good. Interesting effect, but just not for this room, I don't think. If I can ever find it. There it is. And that's exactly what it is. It's getting affected by the stairs. There it goes. Now it's trying to behave. And sadly, I'll probably need to cover that briefly. And then I can do that. And hopefully, if this wants to be nice to me, ooh, I kind of like the bottom of that. That's a block I've never worked with as a bottom for something. For ceiling, rather. I just want to see something, everyone. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yep. Helps if I go back from the build mode to take some of these blocks out. And this is one of the things that I don't like about the hollow blocks. The other ones are the same way. They have these little corner posts that look almost like feet for furniture that I'm not a big fan of, and for some reason I doubt that I ever will be. And this is mainly, right now, the basement, I guess you could say, of the palace. Obviously, because that's way down there, and I know from my tower build that I can go... Oh, yeah, can't even see it from here. Well, basically, you got the general idea just by... Well, from here you can't really tell, but that's being affected by that altar way over there, and it's going way, way up, and I'm higher already than that altar at this level. What do you mean there's not enough free space? Stupid thing. I have to do that just so I can get it the way that I want it dug out. And right now, a lot of this is just a matter of, okay, I've got this building material I can use to cut all this out. I mean, yeah, a person, if they really wanted to, they could use their pickaxe and do that. I mean, yeah, if you really need the raw materials, because like right here you get sandstone, some places you get sand, you can get stone, dirt. There's like several different building materials in the game, including for terrain. Okay, I'm switching blocks on that. Yeah. Some of these are like have been around for a while that are just like a lot easier to work with in my viewpoint. And I really don't want to go deeper on that because I don't want to go below this altar. I could, but I really don't want to. And something is totally wrong there. So one of these I did not count right. Which apparently was the very initial one. Because all these are off. Joy! Oh, yeah, definitely. One more second, I need to check something. Okay, that was right, that was right. This needs to go up. And that, in theory, should... Yep. Yeah. I might leave this as one of the interior walls down here. The streaming is one big new experience. And I'm guessing many others that even started streaming long before I ever did might say the same thing. That's not for me to decide. And what do I not have? I did have one in my backpack and I didn't see it. Right there. That's the half block. Yeah, that one. I kind of like how that room is. I wouldn't mind having it be a little bit wider. But like I said, with that window the way it is, yeah, I still need to finish the upper trim of it and the ceiling. But overall, I do like the height of that now, better than original. In a way, I would like that a little bit higher with the windows, but at the same time, I don't. But one thing's for sure, and that is that lovely feature, which is a wisp light, whatever. Yeah, wisp of light. And that is good for just under 5 minutes now. But so it's generally good for 5 minutes. And it just follows me from everywhere pretty much. This is one of the things that I do like about the different blocks. Some look okay from the bottom. I know there is one building block I sort of like, except for the very top of it. It's a wood appearance, but it has like a dirt appearance on the top of it. And that's where one of my builds is Raven's Keep. And it'll be a long time before I finish it, just because most of it is Fancy Stone Block, I think is the name of the block. And it has that appearance that is just annoying to me. And that's where I'm going to run into that problem. Now, I do want to see something. Good. So now I can work up here. That is one nice thing about keeping these in your bag. I mean, yeah, you can use scaffolding. You can just take like a building block, take it off snap and raise it up. I mean, if you don't have double jump, you can just go like this. Some people have a rapid response where they can jump real quick or whatever and drop a building block. I'm one of those people that aren't that good. And then of course way up there is the opening that I currently have. And then if you just want to just do that, you can, I don't know what button it is on other than a computer, and that's just you hit your Y button to undo your build, and you can pretty much just drop yourself down. The only bad thing about that is it's only for the last 5 things you built or placed. Ooh, I was only off by 1, so that works. Now we can go back on this again. Oh, and definitely snap again. And you always, well, I can't say always, but usually it's a good idea to check your, just move it around a little bit to make sure it is snapping. Because I've had times where I thought it was snapping, and no, it wasn't. Like I said, I really like this block. I don't know if I like the wood on the side like that, but I do like the wood from the bottom and the top on this. And yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. And there was the answer to my question. Well, my unasked question. And like I said, up here is probably going to be a little bit bigger than down there. And this is one of the more annoying things about snapping or anything, especially the snapping. It'll try to hold that in place. You can keep on moving, and all of a sudden it's like froze up where, oh no, it's not even going to want to let me do it. Right there, not enough free space, and sometimes I don't know how it will let you place yourself inside of a block, and then it'll make you pretty much force you to log back in and out. We'll do it here maybe. There we go. Because if I would have dropped out of that one, I would have went all the way down, and I don't want to do that right now. But I think as far as tonight goes, I think that's going to be a stream, everyone. Thumbs up if you like it, sub if you want to. Appreciate you hanging out. Catch you later, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.